been real active all day. Just doing, stevedore shit, picking up, carrying, going around. But yesterday, last night, yeah, right leg totally asleep, like pins and needles the whole time. I could walk, I could move. Nothing, sitting around. I was really busy all day, and I got the woman just crashed. From work to cut the grass right before dark.
So it sounds like
it got dark.
your answer might be an evening walk.
Yeah. Oh, geez, yeah, that could be simple as that, huh?
You can follow my dog.
Yeah, oh, my dogs would love it.
She needs to run.
Yeah, my dogs would love it. I have one old one, she's my pace, and I got one young one who would wear me out. Yeah, but that's a real good idea. Well, I'm busy and I said before, I'm miserable when it's hot. I get all sweaty and nasty, but my sciatica feels much better when it's warm.
Yeah.
You waiting on something?
Yeah, I'll wait for the one person that she said she was a couple seconds late. But we can get started. I think we should practice our twirl.
Hey, do you do classes at the Eagles Nest?
Eagles Haven.
Eagles Haven.
You've heard about it? Or you heard me talk?
My wife read it, and a friend of hers, Irene, went there. So we know what that is.
Yeah, I teach 3 classes a week there.
Oh, that's cool.
They're good people. Let's get started. Good morning. Hold on, we got someone's trying to walk out of here. Is everything good, buddy? Make sure he's in the right place. I've never met him. So maybe he's in the right place. How's it going? Awesome. Yeah, I'm Matthew. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Fred. Sign up ready? Yeah, my wife's on. Beautiful, wonderful. Welcome to class. See? I was waiting for somebody. You can come on over here. I invite you to come to the front.
Sure.
First class, I always say, we all gotta come in the front. I think I might have made the exception for you.
No, I think no.
I made you come to the front?
You're right. No. You're right. No.
Yeah.
My wife probably said, no.
Your wife made it come.
You don't want him peeing on the floor. Put him in the
Alright.
Alright.
Good morning. Yep. I am Matthew Hamburger. I invite you to come in front of the chair. Let's just wiggle our hips from side to side. We'll keep our feet shoulder width apart. So the first P of posture police is pain. Pain is what we're here to prevent, relieve, avoid, destroy, ignore, eradicate, numb, whatever. On one side, there's pain. Pain is, we don't want to push through pain, but we want to embrace and push through the ache, soreness, stretch, tightness, or cramping. So lean into it and feel your hips. So give me a hand raise if you're feeling any neck or shoulder tightness, soreness, pain. Up.
Much better than the other night where I woke up.
Good.
Tuesday?
I don't remember what day it is. Give me a hand raise if you're feeling any lower back or hip or leg or sciatica stuff. All right.
Nothing unexpected.
But that's what you're a little stiff.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool. Is that what brings you here?
my wife brings me here.
Okay.
She was in one of your other classes.
Okay.
And now that I've hit 50, she says, my dad,
Lady,
my
let it
parents,
go. It's all good. Let it hit the floor. You're cool.
my parents both have knee and hip problems.
Okay. So we'll
Put that off as long as possible.
We'll transition to our knee highs The second P of posture police, welcome, is perception. So for me, that basically means that this is more of an awareness class, and we want to notice and really acknowledge the difference between left and right. Huh? Oh, I know you're good. So, notice if you lean to one side, maybe you lean to the other, maybe you lean back, maybe you realize that one part of your hip you're feeling a little click, but you feel it nowhere else. Cool. So let's just move back over to some wiggles, just wiggling our hips from side to side. Point to where you're feeling any tension in the hips. Let's keep our knees bent and move into a circle. This is like a kind of a hula hoop movement. I think this one movement is why other men don't want to come back to class. Rob, we got you. I'm glad I broke you.
I felt better as soon as I did the class. I'm like, oh shit, I guess I gotta go back.
So keep your knees bent while you're challenging this. Let's point to where you're feeling it. Some of us feel it in the back, some of us feel it in the side, some of us feel it in the front of the hip. That's very normal. We're all gonna feel it in different spots. Let's now go in the other direction. This is usually the more sticky way, maybe a little more challenging. What up? Huh? I know, we all know that's good. We're having fun with our friend over there.
He's a good character.
Maybe what
He's not going anywhere.
But if it eats mosquitoes, then it's all good.
That's right, he
Yeah.
does eaters.
Well, if I catch him, I'll throw him over to you. Alright, so let's put our feet shoulder width apart if they're not already there. Knees bent a little, butt back, chest up, back of our hands come to touch. We're gonna pull back and rotate over. Cool. Good stuff. So today's class we will have fun. And while you go, after you come back, as you come forward, try to just smoothly go forward. The same way we kind of come back. Cool. So we're gonna target our shoulders, our hips, our neck. We're gonna keep today's class pretty balanced. Maybe we'll focus a little bit more on balance. So notice where you're feeling this. Maybe you feel this right in the front of your shoulders. Maybe you feel this pulling into your neck. The arm is a very common place. Everyone feel there's like 7 or 8 spots that are common for this one. Let's do 3 more. 3. I know when I feel it. I feel a little bit of a stretch right over here. 2 and 1. Let's hold this one for 3. Don't look down. 2, 1. So everyone's shoulders get tight when we work or we're stressed. So let's keep our knees slightly bent. Raise our shoulder blades all the way up and let's let them fall. Then I call this the sniff. So let's just make sure our knees are slightly bent. So you want to feel gravity pulling your shoulders down. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome stuff. Let's grab our corrective cane. This is the one tool that we're going to use for class. The twirl. I feel like you guys are needing a twirl. So we'll have some fun with the twirl. You're all far away enough away, you're not going to hit anybody, even if you hit it on the floor. Unless you do something crazy, which if you're here, you might do something crazy. All right, so let's hold on with our right hand. We're going to lift our right knee all the way up, keep our knee bent as we kick back. So I call this exercise a knee glute, because as we lift our knee up, we want to lift our knee as high up as possible, Let's keep this knee bent as we kick back, deliberately activating our glute. It's very normal to feel an ache in the lower back or a cramp in the hamstring. The ache in the lower back is a good sign. The cramp in the hamstring is a sign that your hamstrings are tight. But that's a very common thing. Everyone I've ever massaged has tight hamstrings. So let's pause just for a moment. Just do a little wiggle. I feel like we need pause. Cool. Back to it. Same side. Same side. We're gonna do 6 more. We're gonna lift the right knee all the way up. Before we kick back, let's make sure our left knee is slightly bent. Keep that knee bent as we kick back. You're welcome. There's no one place to put our hand, but I gravitate to my hand going here. Why? I don't know. Let's do 3 more. 3. Try to keep your knee even more bent. The right knee. Yep, that one. Yeah, it's your first class. We're throwing you into the fire, so that's cool. We're gonna switch sides, holding on with our left hand, lifting our left knee all the way up. Keep the knee bent as we kick back. So I call this exercise our first line of defense against sitting disease and lower back pain. If you're up for the challenge, we could let our chest fall a little as we lift our knee up, and lift our chest up a little as we kick back. Try to keep that left knee more bent. Yeah. And there you go. We'll do a hamstring stretch next, don't worry. Let's pause just because we paused on the other side. I want to keep a little bit of evenness. A little bit. You can pause with your foot down, don't worry. You don't need to keep your foot up to pause. Let's do 5 more here. 5. 4. Rob, you are being aggressive. I see that. You are. Slow down.
Fighting with my hamstrings. I'm gonna win.
All right. Let's set our corrective cane down. Let's do a bit of a Tai Chi twist. It was a ghost, don't worry. So I invite you to pivot your foot to get more of that hip, lower back, spinal twist. One of the things I've learned that helps me, and maybe this is only a visual thing, but if I keep my chest up and spin with my abs, I feel more. Three, 2, 1. Good stuff. We're gonna come to the back of our chair. You don't need to move your chair like I'm doing. I'm just doing it for visual. But we're gonna come to the back of it. We're gonna stand about 2 or 3 feet behind the chair. We're gonna keep our right foot planted on the floor. We can grab onto the back of the chair just like this. It's usually easier. We lift our left foot up. We cross it over. From here, we'll bend our knees, shoot our hips back, lean forward, lift our chest up. So the third key of Posture Police is prana. That's because this is inspired by yoga. This is far from yoga. But because this is inspired by yoga, that just means breathe. So you're just not allowed to hold your breath. So take a big deep breath in. Let's make sure that right knee stays bent. Maybe you rebend it. Keep that knee bent. Shoot our hips back. Maybe that forces you to look down a little bit. And then you lift your chest up. Enjoy that discomfort. Notice if you're holding your breath. Breathe. I don't care if you breathe in through your nose, your mouth, your ears. Just breathe as if your life depends on it. Gabby, I see you breathing. Big deep breath in, knees bent, butt back, chest up. Feel free to play around with the wiggle, where we can wiggle our hips. Respect your limit. If you're really tight, respect your limit. But play around with the wiggle. I want to shoot my hips further to the right. That's what I'm doing today. 3, butt back, chest up. 2, let's take a big deep breath in again. Let's look up at our thumbs. Let's appreciate how awesome our thumbs are. Because I think we underappreciate our thumbs. We'll bend our knees, slowly push ourselves down. Let's do a little wiggle. This is when you realize, wow, I'm stiffer than I thought. Let's do let's play around with our hula hoops, see what's happening. Oftentimes when we only stretch one side, you feel uneven. It's just in what way? It's usually not bad, but there's something telling you. I can't even figure out what it means within me, so I don't really say that like I'm expecting you to know what it means, but feel the differences. Cool, let's make sure to hula hoop in the other direction. Gangsta. All right. Other side, we'll keep our left foot planted on the floor. We'll lift our right foot up, cross it over. Bend our knees. Shoot our hips back, keeping that left knee bent. Lean forward, lift our chest up. You can always push the chair away. That's always easy to do that if you're too close. I wasn't deliberately looking at you, but maybe I was, maybe subconsciously. Big deep breath in, knees stay bent, butt back, chest up. You should feel this in the back of the left thigh. You might feel this elsewhere also. So bring the chair a little closer. Yeah. And now keep that left knee bent, butt back, chest up. And keep almost like shifting your hips all the way back. Feel that?
Is this what you mean?
Well, do you feel it in the back of the left eye?
I mean, there's definitely,
Yeah, that's your hamstring. Cool. That's where you're aiming for. Let's do a little wiggle. Let's take a last big deep breath in. Butt back, chest up. 3, 2, we'll bend our knees. Slowly come up. Good stuff. So let's just come to the side of our chair or anywhere not behind our chair so we don't kick our chair. But we want to utilize the fact that we just stretched our hamstrings a little. We're going to do a knee high, pause for a moment. We want to flex the foot and let's kick. By doing this, we get to feel. We want to switch off each side. You can do 2 and 2, but you want to feel the tug of war, the tension between our quad and our hamstring. So perfectly fine, it's difficult. Most of us, our hamstrings overpower our quad, but our quad should only be a little bit weaker than our hamstrings. Our hamstrings should be stronger, but only by a little bit. So you can hold on to the chair. The chair can help, but yeah, you feel all that. All right, let's do one more on each side, and then we're gonna sit down. Cool. So Gabby, you get to experience these cool chairs. So we're gonna lean all the way back. And enjoy the back of the chair. This was since I started teaching here, this was the best thing that has come about, learning about these chairs. So let's put our fingers on our ribs. We're gonna take a huge, big, deep breath in expand our ribs as much as we can. Keeping our ribs deliberately expanded, we'll breathe out. Yawning here is super normal. Huge, tremendous, big, deep breath in. Keep our ribs expanded as we breathe out. Again, huge, big, deep breath in. If you want, you can reach your arms up. That's another option. You feel like you're gonna fall? You're not gonna fall. Don't worry, all of our butts weigh too much. Keep our ribs expanded as we breathe out. The other variation that some people like to do is they'll interlock their fingers and put them behind their head like this. And then we go huge, big, deep breath in. Expand the ribs. Keep our ribs expanded while we breathe out. I want you guys to do 2 more. I'm just going to watch you. I promise I'll judge fairly. Huge, big, deep breath in. Keep your ribs expanded to the best of your ability as you breathe out. That was amazing. Last, huge, big, deep breath in. Keep our ribs expanded as we breathe out. Apparently I'm yawning like crazy. This is what happens after I do a class after having a half a drink. I had the pretty. Let's come away from the back of the chair. We're gonna lift our chest up, suck our belly button in, back of the hands come to touch. So this version of a monkey fly can target our shoulders and chest a lot more. Let's keep our belly button in while we do this. It makes breathing way harder. Keeping your belly button sucked in. You feel how much harder it is for your shoulders, Gabby? Try to keep your, you can keep your palms face up. I believe in you. You're a yogi. And let's keep your elbows slightly bent, just minimally. Yeah, just mini bent. Just challenges our shoulders a bit more. Let's do 45 more. 4 to 5 more. Yeah. Sorry. I'm glad your wife didn't prepare you for that. I say that in every class. Cool. Let's do some big shoulder rolls. We're gonna do some neck stuff in a bit. If you're going forward, let's try and get an elbow over the shoulder. Excuse me. I'm a big believer of aggressive yawns. If you're gonna yawn, try not to make it discreet. I want you to forcefully yawn. And when we go back, we can just do shoulder rolls just the way they are. Notice if one side of your neck is being pulled by your shoulder. Good stuff. Cool. From here, snip it out. So the standing version of this, I'm a big fan of doing in the dairy aisle at Publix. Cool stuff. All right, lift our chest up. Let's drop our left ear to our left shoulder. We want to keep our chest up, drop our left ear. Let's let our left shoulder fall a little bit. If we want some more intensity, bring our left hand over our right ear. Try to still keep your gaze forward. We bring our elbow back and then respectfully pull down. Awesome. If you're into it, too much for you? All right, cool. You look okay. If you feel okay with it, open up the right arm. And I think for you, let's play around with the reach. So just reach the right arm diagonally away, that direction. So big, deep breath in. You can do, not necessarily back, just to the side. Let's go a notch deeper. 3, 2. We'll relax our right arm and use our left hand to help our head up. Sometimes you get little cracks when they do that. So you got it. How's your neck doing, Gabby?
Good.
You're a little worried about one area?
Yeah, this side is a little bit.
Okay. Let's lift our chest up. We'll drop our right ear to our right shoulder. Getting our right hand in to help out. Bring our elbow back and then pull down. We can reach our left arm away. Your palm faces me. Big deep breath in. Let's reach. 4, 3, 2. Relax the left arm. And if you want, you can push your head up. You almost did a woo. I saw that, Gabby. That was almost a woo. Yeah. Let's raise our shoulder blades all the way up, down, back. Let's squeeze our elbows together behind our back. Let our elbows fall now. Not elbows, our hands fall. You can still keep your elbows tense a little bit. From here, we're going to do our neck twist, or our head twist. Try to keep the elbows and the shoulders anchored. The twist allows you to feel the difference between left and right. Let's do 2 more in each direction. Awesome stuff. I call this position, don't write me a posture citation position. What our goal here for this one is we're going to challenge ourselves. A couple of us, this is really hard for. So we're trying to keep our elbows and our hands behind our ears. Look up just a little bit, and now try to reach our arms up, keeping our hands behind our ears. Cool. And let's try to keep our elbows, you don't need to straighten your elbows all the way, but bring your hands up to touch right about, so we're kind of like a diamond. Cool. And now if you want to play around to make it a little bit more challenging, try to bring our elbows in front of the hands, as ridiculous as that is. And now let's go up. If you have a shoulder impingement, this might aggravate it. You might feel some tingle somewhere. Let's do 45 more. I'm just kidding, it doesn't work the same way the second time. That's all, that's actually enough. I think we got it. We earned some slouching. So let's let ourselves slouch. You can tell people that you did some posture police approved slouching. All right, that's enough slouching. So, before we come up to stand, let's put our feet a little bit wider. We're gonna hinge forward. We're gonna put our hands into a V. So we do wanna lean forward quite a bit. From here, we're gonna lead with our thumbs pointing back. Keep it forward. We want to feel this. Keep doing it. We want to feel this in the middle of our back, in this area. Phenomenal. So One thing, try to do this. You're doing awesome. You're doing great for your first class. But this is a hard maneuver. So lean forward. For you, think about it as if our hands are that of a clock. And while leaning forward, we go to 10 and 2. And then you probably feel that a little bit more in the middle of your back between your shoulder blades. And that's where we're aiming to feel it, but everyone's gonna look slightly different. 3, 2, and let's hold this one for 3, look up, 2, 1. I know. Let's come up to stand, we'll do a Tai Chi twist. Yeah, I do stuff more intense that I can't do in the Tuesday morning class. Good stuff. Let's grab our corrective cane. Informally, you can just call it the stick. There is a 7-pound version being developed right now. Huh?
Why do you want this heavy?
Let's lift our right, let's hold on with our right hand, lift our right knee all the way up. You're gonna kick the chair. Keep your knee bent as you kick back. Why don't you just step forward, you're good. You're not gonna be in the video, don't worry. You're good, you can take a step forward, I promise. The span of the video is not very big. He's like, I can see it, it's not. So notice how it feels different than the first time. Let's keep that standing knee bent. We'll kick back. We'll lift our chest up. Keep doing them. Do 4 more. Well, I scare the kids into not opening the door anymore. Cool. Let's switch to our other side. Holding on, lifting our left knee all the way up. Keep our knee bent as we kick back. Try to keep your right knee bent as you do it. I know, there's a lot of things to think about. I know.
I feel like I'm capable of that.
You're doing great, you're doing great. Your hamstrings are tight, your legs are tight, you're strong and tight. What kind of work do you do? Computer work? Makes sense. Welcome to 2022. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Alright, we've earned a twirl. Just remember to go in both directions so we can consider it an exercise. Good. Just the right hand, not the left? Oh, okay. I just want to make sure you're staying balanced. All right, let's challenge our shoulders. So this one, we all have a limitation here, and we want to. What is that? I don't think we can throw with a 7-pound one. That's too risky. All right, so we want to hold on and see what we can do. Let's find our sticking point. We'll just go back and forth a little to find our sticking point. You got stuck? You really got stuck in your sticking point?
Yeah.
It's called the sticking point for a reason. All right, so let's go to our sticking point. Let's go there, and we're gonna hang out there longer than usual. So while we're here, let's make sure our knees are bent. Let's stick our butt out. Let's lift our chest up. Woohoo! Sounded like a cartoon character. All right, so let's look up. Maybe pull the stick back. You're welcome, I know you're feeling it. 3, 2, and slowly release. All right. So just get all the way down for a moment. Same thing. If you got, however you got to get there, come back this way. Cool. Now from here, we're gonna come up and find that sticking point that's there. Cool. That's it. From here, knees bent, butt back, chest up. Breathe as if your life depends on it, because it does. Four, three, two, you got it, Gabby. That was good. All right, let's do some hula hoops. This is optional. This is optional. Don't worry. If you can hold it up, that's okay. But no crutching it up. Let's go in the other direction.
Because if you get to go on vacation, you work 6 days straight.
You're good, you're good.
So this is my
This
sixth
isn't,
day.
this is not as hard as you think it is. All right, cool stuff. We're gonna do one more thing with it before we take a seat again. Let's hold on with our right hand. Holding on with our right hand. Let's keep our right foot pointed forward. We want to lift our left foot up. We're going to rotate it inward, big toe to big toe. I almost said big bird. Rotate our toes all the way out, feeling the rotation in our hip. If you can, keep it hovering. I know you're going to feel this a lot in the hips. This is going to be very hip-tastic. Rotate all the way in. One more time, rotate all the way out. You can make sure to feel it in the hips. Feel free to touch your own butt. Don't touch anyone else's. So rotate all the way in. Keep it rotated in. Let's make sure the standing knee is slightly bent. And let's just go delicately out to the side. Keep it rotated in. So we're looking like this. That's it. Just less is more. This is not necessarily easy. I know. This is like, what are you doing with my body? I know. Keep your toes rotated in. Let's pause. The standing knee bent. Lift our chest up. 3, 2. Let's hold this one. 3. Keep it toes rotated in. 2.5. 2. 1.5. 1. Sorry for that one. All right. We'll switch sides. Holding on with our left hand. Rotating our right foot inward. Let's rotate all the way out. And actually, I recommend you line your feet up with the floor like tiles. It's easier than facing me with it. So yeah, and then you can feel the rotation as you rotate all the way out. Feel it in the hip. Rotate all the way in. Let's do one more. Rotate all the way in. Keep it rotated in. The left knee bends. Keep it rotated in. Now rotate back in, and we just go delicately out to the side. Less is more. This is one of the more intricate and challenging exercises. It looks like it would be the easiest, but it's like the hardest.
It's weird that the less far you go out, the more it hurts.
Yes.
The harder it is.
Yes.
It's weird.
Right. Let's do 2 more. And let's do this last one. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the same amount of time as the 3 count that I cut in half. Don't worry. All right. So we're gonna set this down. Let's do a bit of a Tai Chi twist before we sit. And if you've been This is more for if you've been taking classes. Feel free to lock your heels down and play around with the extra rotation. Maybe you get a lower back crack. Feel something?
Little snap crack.
Good, that's the goal. All right, let's take a seat. Come all the way away from the back of the chair. So sometimes I want you to almost feel like you're gonna fall off the chair. You're just not allowed to fall off the chair. Don't fall off the chair. Cross one leg over the other. Doesn't matter which side. We're gonna do both. I know these floors, they don't maintain them as well as I wish. Yeah, it's kind of gross actually. I see the socks. I'm gonna have to start selling some merchandise. I might start selling some socks.
Yeah. Focus on them.
Huh?
Focus on them.
Salamander socks, so they have grips like a. I just came up with a name too. All right, let's press our knee down. I see we're all doing the right side, so that's amazing. But let's put our hands on our thigh, not the knee, not the shin, so we're willing to press down more. And the two ways we want to press is down or away. Some of us want to press more away. Some of us want to press more down. I'm giving myself a little bit better leverage. All right, from here, let's continue. This is where the hardest stuff happens. We press our knee further down. We lift our hands up to don't right knee a posture citation position. We're gonna lift our knee all the way up. Let's help it up. I know it's tough. So lift the knee all the way up and then power it down. Just press it all the way down with your leg and hip muscle. That was like a rubber band. That was cool. So lift your knee all the way up and then hold it for a moment at the top and then power it down. Press all the way down. Good stuff. One more time. Lift all the way up, help it up, and then power it down like Windows XP. Let's give ourselves an extra little nudge. Fingers come to our sternum. We lift our chest up and let's hinge. We want to keep our back reasonably straight while we bend forward. Reasonably straight is the key. So if you round just a little bit, that's okay. If you're like this, that's not okay. So chest up as we reach forward. So sometimes I think of it as belly down, chest up. And once you get there, you're like, oh, that almost makes me want to round. Let's go. Another big deep breath in. Let's reach 7, 8, 10 feet in front of us. Let's just reach. You got it, Gabby. If you're feeling uncomfortable, now's the best time in the entire class to smile. This is the only time I think you should fake it until you make it. And let's reach our arms away from the bent knee. Three, two, we'll release. We'll lean back, hug our knee towards our chest, maybe our knee towards our opposite shoulder. We do our ankle rolls. For anyone that's coming at 8 o'clock over on Wiles Road, there are some cinnamon rolls there. So shoulder rolls and cinnamon rolls taking place in one evening. I call cinnamon rolls. It's a long story. You'll have to come to a couple more classes. You'll understand. Or maybe you won't, but I think you will. Let's roll our ankle in the other direction. And let's fixate our attention on our knee. Sometimes this is the closest we've been to our knee in a while. Maybe not as close as you want to be yet, but let's appreciate our knee. Maybe we tap the cap. If you can, you kiss your knee. Maybe get a little tickle. But we'll release that. Coming up to stand. Do some hula hoops. Bring your feet a little closer together. You keep on gravitating wider. I like it. They're big hoops. Let's go in the other direction. Notice the changes that are taking place. We're almost over halfway through class. So one of the things that we sometimes feel is where we are tight and achy, we now begin to feel sore. That's very normal. We're going to do the other side. I made it sound like a surprise, but it wasn't. Let's come all the way away from the back of our chair. Some of that was good. This is your tighter side?
Yeah.
So let's try to get this leg on the floor positioned properly. Let's put our hands on our thigh, not our knee, not our shin. We respectfully press down. Gabby, would you be better off with your foot a little further out?
No, actually not.
It hurts?
Because, no, yeah, my bones hurt.
Interesting.
Bone to bone, you know.
We need a cushion. You need a...
Yeah, I need this ankle, this here, I think this hurts.
All right.
So that's why I have it.
Big
up.
deep breath in. We'll press our knee down with our leg and hip muscles. This is where the magic happens. Lift the knee all the way up, help it up. Power it down like a broken iPhone. All the way up. Help it up. Power it down. Again, all the way up. And then we'll power it down. Let's give it a little nudge. Maybe 2 extra nudges. Because after all, this is our tighter side, most of us. Fingers on our sternum. We'll lift our chest up and let's reach. We can drop our arms to the shin to begin with, and then we can reach. That's 6, 7, 10 feet in front of us. I like the breathing. Someone's holding their breath. I could feel it in my spleen. Big deep breath in. 4, 3, 2, and we'll lean back, hug our knee towards our opposite shoulder. Let's do our ankle roll. Awesome stuff. Sound like a demon out there. Then I realize it's only a child. All right. Appreciate your knee. Maybe you got to tap the calf. Maybe you wanted to say, I love knee. But I'm a big believer. Most of our knees have offered us better support than most of our friends. So, it's a bitter truth. Let's come away from the back of the chair again. Let's do a few bicycle kicks. Oh, and Gabby, the next one is I'm doing on the 15th of September is going to be at 6:30 p.m. So if you want to do that one, you can come. That's a Thursday. Thursday at 6:30. So let's come to stand. I think we're not going to do lunges in today's class. I want to do lunges, but we're going to wait on it. I think let's have some fun. We're gonna do a set of squats here. What did you say?
Just for fun.
Just for
Some
fun.
squats, 'cause that sounds fun.
Hey, it's fun as prison. I'm just kidding. Let's just make sure we're in front of our chair enough. So, let's have our feet shoulder width apart. We want our hands to basically be framing our face. We want, by keeping our toes up, it lets us keep our hips back. So we wanna mostly put our butt back and then begin to squat. Pause here, squeeze your butt as you come up. Awesome stuff. So, Gabby, you in particular, let's envision our nose being in an elevator. So only straight up and down for you. So when we're doing this, envision your nose on an elevator, and it's hard.
Yeah.
You'll work on it, I promise.
Pretty much.
You'll work on it, we got this. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do 45 more. Feeling good with them? All right, so one thing, we're gonna squeeze our butt 20,000 times harder. It's physically impossible, but let's do the best we can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do a Tai Chi twist. Good stuff. We'll open up into a set of monkey flies, feet shoulder width apart. We're gonna extra bend our knees, extra stick our butt out, extra lift our chest up. Put the back of our hands together. So let's make sure our knees are a little bit more bent, butt is a little bit more back. We're gonna pull back, rotate open. So we definitely wanna rotate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. We'll open up into some swimmers, reaching all the way up. Feel free to get your neck involved. I don't know if you heard that, but that was like I got a crazy neck crack there. Oftentimes we think of reaching forward. We want to reach straight up, or straight up from your arm. Let's backstroke, keeping our elbows a little bit bent and your palm facing forward if you can. Three, 2, 1. Do some knee highs. See how it's feeling. Let's see how our balance is. Maybe if you suck your belly button in, you feel more stable. Maybe you don't feel more stable. Maybe you're thinking about what you're gonna eat for dinner already. Good stuff. All right, a little bit of a Tai Chi twist. All right, cool. So let's just do some sniffs here. How's our neck and shoulders feeling? So we're gonna do one last thing for our neck before we close out class. So feet shoulder width apart. Let's make sure our knees are bent. We're gonna do some chin smiles, but we're doing them standing. So knees bent, our chin drops to our chest. From here, we bring our chin over to our left shoulder, then our chin over to our right. So try to keep gravity down, like your head pulling down as you go to one side, then over to the other. Leading with your chin. So it's like leading. Yeah, there you go. Feel the difference there? Yeah. And just let your shoulders relax if you can. Try to relax. 3, 2, 1. Good stuff. All right. So I'm ending class just a couple minutes earlier than usual. So I'm driving over there, but I don't want to stress too much. But oh, I know. Well, you're benefiting from it. I'll give you guys an extra couple minutes next class. Knees bent, butt back, chest up. We'll keep our knees bent. Butt back, chest up. I want you to feel a subtle ache in the lower back. So let's wait until we feel that ache. Make sure the knees are bent. Butt back and chest up all at the same time. Do you feel the ache in the lower back? All right, from here, keep our knees bent and thrust forward. Squeeze our butt forward. Now suck our belly button in. Now squeeze our butt even more. I call this our pelvic Band-Aid. It's our Band-Aid for lower back pain. Release. Again, knees bent, butt back, chest up. We'll squeeze our butt forward, suck our belly button in. Now squeeze our butts more. That's the other name for this, butts more. Release. I try to make it easy to remember. Knees bent, butt back, chest up. Keep our knees bent, squeeze our butt forward, suck our belly button in, squeeze our butts more, and now let's walk around like this. Dead serious, we're all doing it, I promise. How you feeling?
All right.
Is this what you expected?
I don't know what to expect, but I'm good.
I'm glad your wife gave you all the info.
Yeah.
You feeling different? You feeling anything?
Oh, it's good. No,
Good. Is this something that you think you need?
I haven't been able to do that.
I wake up
Been May
very
since I-
sore.
What?
And my
I said
shoulder,
it's been May
my
since I've
shoulder
been able to do that.
is sore a
Now I
lot.
can touch my toe.
And my parents, like I said, I mean, obviously they're like 80.
I was away for 10 days,
older,
and my back still
significantly
hasn't
older than
quite
myself,
recovered
but they're
from hotel mattresses.
55.
I
I
love traveling, but
love
it gets
helping
me,
people
man.
prevent those kind of surgeries.
Yeah. So,
So.
I mean, I think
That's why the shoes were on.
I think I'm relatively normal, probably a little more achy than the average 50-year-old,
That's right.
but I don't want to get.
You want to address, you want to prevent the decline.
Yeah.
That happens with everyone as they age.
Yeah.
I had 30 days of travel followed by.
Well, hey, hope I see you next Tuesday.
All right.
So sleep
Feel
on.
free to come
I
on
was
Saturday too.
done.
Good. Thank you.
I might get out of here early. Make up my mind. Thank you, sir.
I gotta say, Lainey, you got some competition for most consistent.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine.
Rob, you and Lainey are in the running for the most consistent.
Oh, yeah?
So, I'll make it a public award ceremony.
Oh,
this
thank
week.
you. I know that when I don't come, I go.
Results count at the end of the day.
That's right. Hey, I touched my toes since first time since May, so I'm.
There you go.
Yeah, let me know when you want to schedule this up. I know, we're gonna keep on saying.
It's gonna hurt me. That's
You
what I'm
won't,
afraid.
no, you won't. You won't.
He knows right where on the side of my butt that it hurts. He can't even immediately dig his knuckles and nose.
The entire thing.
What are you gonna do? He knows exactly where it hurts. He's gonna hurt me.
I'll
I'm a wussy.
But it's good for it. I did it. It's
Yeah,
good
but
for
I'm a
it.
wussy.
Yeah, well,